You must be out of your mind.
Cowboy Nation, welcome to the Gridiron Sports Podcast. I am your wonderful host, Majestic Sounds. And Cowboy Nation, we just lost again this past week in Week 15 at home against a 5-8 Minnesota Vikings team. There is no way we had supposed to lost that game. No way. Practically a rookie quarterback was able to dink and dunk and throw the ball down the field. And now you want to talk about the playoffs. That's over. Now, mathematically speaking, we may not be out of the playoffs, but trust me when I tell you, Cowboy Nation, we are not going to the playoffs.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And Cowboy Nation, we might as well get ready to get another defensive coordinator, because Matt Eberflus, I repeat, Matt Eberflus ain't coming back.
And you must be out of your mind
if you think he's coming back to the Dallas Cowboys as a defensive coordinator. No. And Kenneth Murray, first of all, the defense looked bad. Let me go on and tell you that. Let me get that out now. Defense looked horrible all year long. Once again, no pass rush. You let this quarterback sit, a rookie practically. J.J. McCarthy is practically a rookie quarterback because he got injured his rookie year. He did not play a snap in regular season. You allowed this guy to look like an all-pro against the defense. And you can't blame it on all the players alone. It's the players and it's the coaching. Mainly the defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus. It's going to be hard for you to get a job now. Real hard. Because this defense looks bad. And I get it. The defense was injured, but now we are at least 80% healthy. And you look bad. Defense look bad. Look like they don't know their assignments and look like they always out of position. So let's get back to Kenneth Murray. Now, last week on my last episode, a few days ago rather, I said we need to shorten his reps. But Cowboy Nation, we just need to get rid of that guy because he ain't the answer. As a linebacker, your first assignment is the A-gap. And he cold missed his assignment, and the running back ran through for a touchdown. Untouched. You have got to be. Well, let me say it like this.
And you must be out of your mind.
You must be out of your mind. And I know Eberflus brought him in and some other guys in. One thing I will say, I did see Leos Merrifield out there. So that's good. But Kenneth Murray, you might as well bench him because he's not doing his job. And let's talk about the offense. They didn't do good. The offense looked stagnant, and it's because the offensive line and the play calling. C.D. Lamb had a good game. Schoonmaker had one good catch. But outside of that, the offense looked stagnant, lethargic, and just couldn't get going simply because the offensive line had no answer for the blitz. And you knew what this guy was going to do coming into this game. And I got to admit, the offensive game plan this week, and I'm a big fan of Shotty, but the offensive game plan this past Sunday was horrible. I just have to admit it. It did not look good, the defensive coordinator. He has exotic blitzes. He disguised his blitzes. He used stunt blitzes, safety blitzes, nickel corner blitzes, linebacker blitzes, delay blitzes. You know he gonna bring everything he can at you on third down. So that means you gotta get more yards on first and second down. You gotta win first and second down. So your game plan has to be good. You know what you up against. It ain't like you don't know. So once again, we losing a game that we shouldn't have lost. Now, one can argue there are a few games we shouldn't have lost this year. All you have to do is be prepared. You got a George Pickens, and you were hesitating to take deep shots down the field. Once again, I can't stress this enough. You got to win the game in the trenches, ladies and gentlemen. Your defense has to put pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. And your offensive linemen have to give your quarterback time to get the ball down the field. Time for routes to develop so you can get the ball down the field. I didn't see no corner routes drawed out, for George Pickens. I didn't see no out routes drawed out for George Pickens. I didn't see no comeback routes. Those are the routes you have to run against the Minnesota Vikings. You're going to have to. You're going to have to trust your guy. You got to throw the ball out there. I know you want to be conservative and you want to minimize turnovers, but you got to take shots down the field. How you going to beat this team without taking shots down the field? You're not. You're just not. You made them look like world beaters. They only averaging 19 points a game, but you made the Vikings look like world beaters. Defense look bad. Really bad. Really bad. It's no excuse. We had maybe, I would say, Donovan Hitman Wilson looked pretty good. Deron Bland actually looked pretty good. But once again, we only had one turnover. We just not generating a lot of turnovers because we're not getting enough pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. You got to send the blitz. You got to move the quarterback off his mark. And we were unsuccessful with that throughout the game. So this is what you get when you don't put pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. Just ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. I can sit here and talk to you guys all day, Cowboy Nation, about the defense and the offense. But this is utterly ridiculous. You are at home. You're not on the road. Okay, you lost the Lions game. You on the road. But you at home, man. You shouldn't be losing at home. Why are you losing? We talking about a 5-8 team. Why are you losing? You got the game plan better. This is ridiculous. There's no excuse for it. And now, if you ask me, you might as well be mathematically out the playoffs. Might as well. Because now Philly got to lose every game, and you most definitely got to win every game. This was a must-win game. Can't even beat Minnesota. In my humble opinion, if you can't beat the team in front of you, you don't deserve to go to the playoffs. You don't deserve it. A 5-8 team, and you at home. And you got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, both healthy, both out there, and you only threw the ball 3 times to George Pickens. 3 times. Arguably the best wide receiver in the league this year. Just talking about this year. This year. This is the offensive game plan. Unacceptable. And I'm telling you, the defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, you might as well forget it, dog. Your days are numbered.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Cowboy Nation. I'm not going to be on here too much longer because y'all already know we lost. Another game that we shouldn't have lost. I can tell you about 3 games that we just shouldn't have lost. The Arizona Cardinals. Why are we losing against the Arizona Cardinals? The Carolina Panthers. I get it. They are better than what they used to be. Why are we losing against the Carolina Panthers? And why are we losing against the Minnesota Vikings? It's just no excuse. I hear some of y'all. I get it. We wasn't healthy on the defense side of the ball. We are now. We're 80% healthy now. And we got more players coming back in the secondary. One can argue we still depleted in the secondary, and I would go with that. So we're about 80% healthy. I get it. That's not an excuse. Why you giving the big plays down the field? It's no excuse. Why you not doing your assignments in the red zone? You're not doing your assignments down there. We gave up 3 touchdowns in the red zone. We are horrible on the offensive ball in the red zone. We just got a red zone problem again. So we got a lot to clean up. Now, Cowboy Nation, let me go over the team stats, and it's a crime shame. Dak Prescott threw about 300 yards, but yeah, he didn't get any touchdowns. And so here are the team stats. That's just a testament of the offensive play calling, and it's also a testament of the offensive line, especially on the edges, not protecting the quarterback. You can't throw a touchdown when you're down on your butt. You can't throw a touchdown when your offensive lineman ain't holding up for you, and the defensive lineman is creating sacks on your quarterback. And then when our defensive linemen get out there, they can't sack nobody, and they giving up points left and right. No 3 and outs. I think Minnesota punt the ball maybe twice the whole game. Yeah, it's down here. Only twice the whole game. Let's look at these numbers, man. It's just ridiculous. It's no excuse to be losing against a 5-8 team, man. Why are you losing against a team that already done lost 8 games, man? It's no excuse for that. All right. So total yards for the Minnesota Vikings, 327. For us, the Cowboys, 423. Passing yards, 285 for us, 250 for them. We also won in the rushing yards with 138 to their 77. But they won in yards per play, 6.3, and we weren't too far off with 6.1. If you look at these stats and then look at the score at the top, you would think that we won the game. You would think that. We got more first downs than they got, but we was horrible on third down. We was 2 for 12 on third down, man. It's ridiculous. And I said this earlier this year. That's going to come back to haunt us. You got to convert on third down, or you're going to have to either go for it on fourth, which they did 4 times, or you're going to punt the ball to the other team or kick field goals. And I get it. Everybody, well, Mr. Automatic wasn't so automatic. And that happens. He missed 2 field goals. Whoop-de-doo. Now, what's up with the defense? They didn't do their job at all. So you can sit here and blame the kicker, but really, it's the defense job to stop the opposing team. No pressure on the quarterback, and you're pitiful in the red zone. No turnovers, 1 turnover. A total of 5 to 6 turnovers the whole entire year. That ain't the kicker fault. That is coaching and defense. That's their fault. Now, we look pretty good on 4th down, but it's 4th down. Why are you in dire's need on 3rd and 4th down? It's because you're not getting the yardage on 1st and 2nd down. And you knew they were going to pin their ears back and send the blitz. Who wouldn't? That's their job. So the game plan was not good at all. Like I said, if you look at this, total plays, 69 plays to their 52. Sacks allowed. We allowed 2 sacks. We didn't sack their quarterback not a 1 time. Jersey still look brand new at the end of the game. It's pathetic. No pressure. I've been saying it all year long. We are not getting enough pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. And his quarterback practically is a rookie. And you're not able to do nothing with him? Come on. Penalties. 7 penalties, 58 yards. They had 3 penalties for 17. Go back up to punts. They punt the ball only twice. We punt the ball once. I get it. In the National Football League, people are going for it on 4th down nowadays. But it's still a testament to the fact that our defense can't get off the field. They're scoring. They're scoring touchdowns. They ain't kicking field goals. No folks scoring touchdowns. Marching up and down the field on the defense. It's pathetic. All right, they threw 1 interception. Time of possession, we won that too. 32 minutes and 36 seconds. Today, 27 minutes, 24 seconds. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Look at the score at the top, by the way. We lost. So time of possession really don't matter if you're not scoring. Tackles, they had 32, we had 27. If I go back and look at the highlights, guarantee you we had some missed tackles. That's another problem. Field goals, I see they got that up here. Like I said, he was 4 for 6. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then the real problem is the red zone problem. Like I said, we pathetic in the red zone, offensively and defensively. We were 2 for 5. They were 3 for 4. We had 5 red zone trips. So it ain't like we ain't getting there. We getting there, but we're not converting touchdowns. That's unacceptable. Our offense is ranked number 1. Why are you not scoring in the red zone? You got the number 1 offense in the league. Arguably, the number 1 quarterback. Statistically speaking, he lead the league in yardage from a quarterback perspective. And we lead the league from an offensive perspective. But yet, we're 2 and 5 in the red zone. Don't make any sense. Make it make sense. And they were 3 for 4 in the red zone. So we have a big issue with the red zone now. Again, just like last year. Cowboy Nation, we got 3 more games left. We playing the Chargers, who ain't no pushovers. If you can't beat Minnesota, Do you think you can beat the Chargers? So, our last 3 games, we got to play the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Giants. Now, the Commanders and Giants, okay, we can beat them. But the way we played against the Vikings, God knows, we might just lose against the Chargers too. Now I have to pull up the schedule and see. I guess I'll do that real quick. Go back and pull up the schedule and see if there's a home game that we got against the Chargers. So let's see here. See what we got going here. Yeah, it's another home game. It's early. So you get up early, set your alarm clock, make sure you get up and watch it. But ultimately speaking, the season is over. Don't really matter. Now you gotta hope. You gotta hope that Philly lose all the rest of their games in order to get to the playoffs. And as I previously stated, if you can't beat the teams in front of you, man, you don't need to go. This was a must-win game. Must-win game against the Minnesota Vikings. And you allowed a team that only scored 19 points a game to put up 34 on you, and you can put up nothing but 26 points. They're going to have to regroup and get this thing together. In my humble opinion, prepare for next year. Just prepare for next year.
He ain't lying.
Just prepare for next year, because this year is over. It's over. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Cowboy Nation, that's my time, and I truly thank you for your time. Remember, share this content. Give us the thumbs up. Subscribe to this particular channel. Sharing is caring. Share it with your friend. Share it with your neighbor. Share it with your coworker. Share it with a stranger. Even your enemy. And maybe, and just maybe, y'all to become cool after talking about the Dallas Cowboys. DC for life. Majestic sounds.
Slim Veezy,
Double anointed.
Holy Spirit, lift the standard. Greater is He in me. He anointed my head. May my cup runneth over. Any weapon formed against me